Hello friends, Tony Howard here with Astrology University, and I'm so excited to tell you about a new webinar we have coming up, Crypto Mania, a look from above and below. This is timed to coincide with Crypto Mania, which just seems to be taking over everything right now. It's all over YouTube, and we happen to have a really great financial astrologer to help lead us into this topic, and I have him with us today, Gianni DePoce. And hey, Gianni, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me, Tony. Glad to be here.
So can you tell folks a little bit about what you're going to share in the webinar?
Sure. So we're going to do a top-down analysis on the cryptocurrency sector. We're going to look at three main components. We're going to look at the charts and the technicals. We're going to look at the mundane astrology, and then we're going to sprinkle in some macroeconomics with that too, and try and tie it all together, make some nice synergy there, and give you a comprehensive approach to what's happening in the sector.
Beautiful, so exciting. And I found you through Ray Merriman and Ray's website, MMA Cycles, that you work for. And it looks like you do some teaching there and some help with his program, his training program there. By the way, if you're interested in financial astrology, that's where I always send people to learn about it. So head over there, mmacycles.com. But can you tell folks a little bit about your work with Ray and a little bit about your background?
Sure thing. So I've been working with Ray Merriman now for about 3 to 4 years. I've been an analyst for him for about that time, but I've been working with many of his methods for about 5 to 6 years. But my background in finance goes back even further than that. I've been in the digital trading pits per se for about a decade now, going on 10 years. I started off in the advisory world and was looking for more of the reasons why markets move the way they did, and it eventually led me to astrology. So I have a formal training in traditional finance, and I picked up on the astrology stuff very much from Ray, and created a hybrid methodology, if you will, of all that. So that's very much how we look at all markets, not just crypto. So the approach is pretty much the same across all different asset classes.
Awesome. And I'll ask you, I know you're going to share this in the webinar presentation as well, a little bit about the Bitcoin chart, but we were chatting about that before we started. And I wonder if you could just educate folks a little bit about that and the issues around it. And even for those folks who don't know a ton about astrology, just what it means when I say the Bitcoin chart. You could kind of lead people into that a little bit.
Right. So one of the issues that I found with Bitcoin's natal chart, if you will, is we don't exactly know what the inception is. Is it the first trade, or was Bitcoin created first? And is that the natal chart? So because of that uncertainty, I don't like to use that too much with respect to my analysis, because there's a question of the integrity on that data piece. So I like to use the mundane economics as it pertains to cryptocurrencies, not just Bitcoin, but the entire asset class. And so that's the main approach that we're going to take with cryptocurrencies, is what is the mundane, the economic, the macro picture, because at the end of the day, it is as above, so below.
Awesome. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about the astrology of crypto, tune in to Gianni's webinar. This will be presented live this weekend, but if you're watching this video after the fact, you can just head over to Astrology University and search for the word crypto, and it should pop right up and you can register and get the download. So thanks for joining me today, and I hope you tune in to the webinar. And thanks for joining me, Gianni, to tell folks a little bit about what you're going to share.
Good. I'm very excited to present on Saturday.
Awesome. Okay, until next time, folks, take good care.
Ciao.